Good morning, everyone. We are in Cork City in Ireland, walking along the banks of the River Lough, and we're just going to have a little look around at some of the architecture, some of the shops, some of the food. It's a beautiful church over here. Now, there you go, you get a better view of it. So I finally figured out how to zoom in a bit better with my camera, so now when I'm talking about something I can actually show it to you a bit better. So we have these nice little pots here with some nice artwork on them. Viva la Frida! Someone did a nice one of Frida. There's some nice daffodils there waiting to pop up. Give you some views here. Velo, Eatery and Bistro. Look over here. This is the Cork School of Music. And over here, just at the corner, you can see the College of Commerce. And we'll have a little walk into the centre of the city. So I think this is, let me see, is it Sullivan's Quay or George's Quay? I'm not 100% sure. But I do know they've got really nice restaurants here. They have Casanova Gelato, which does really nice ice cream. They have this school bookshop here at the shelf, second-hand school books. That's been here for decades. So Cork has had a lot of changes in recent times, but it still has a lot of the old buildings. As you can see, there's one here. The bus is getting in my way. But anyway, there's a lot of abandoned buildings, which is a shame. This building here across the way is nice, next to the church. And beneath this derelict building we have Greetings from Palestine, a little mural there. We have Filter, which is a coffee shop. I always see people queuing to, get their takeaway coffee there, so it must be good. Compared to a lot of other cities in the world, that have a lot of branded names like Starbucks and, Costa Coffee and all this, I find Cork has a lot of small independent places which are really cool. It's good to have them. Different tastes. The river's looking nice today, guys. I'm just going to show you the little reflections under here. I like this. Look at Cork, lads. It's nice. Hoping that we can save the banks of the River Lough and that the OPW don't get it all cordoned off, that we can't have these views anymore, that we're looking at nothing. They're planning on building big massive barriers that will go up to here. Then we won't get to see. Someone yesterday when I was doing one of my lives talking about us being langers here in Cork. So, for anyone that's not from Cork, a langer load, large amount of something. That octopus has a langer load of tentacles. So, for all the Cork langers that are interested in the langer language, here we go. And we have a bit of a debate going on here during my live. I think we have some folks from Dublin and some folks from Cork, because, you know, us Cork people like to say Cork is a real capital. You know. We did win back Ireland for the rest of the country, you know, with our Corkonian Cork man, Michael Collins, so I'll just leave it at that. But I'm sure Dublin are quite happy to share, maybe, joint capitals together. Cork and Dublin. Cork coming first, Dublin coming second. Okay, before I insult any more of my followers, let's have a look at Fred Zeppelin's. I love Fred Zeppelin's, guys. Fred Zeppelin's has been here a long time. Rock venue, grunge venue, alternative music. If you want a cool night out, Fred Zeppelin's, you never know what's going to happen there. It's one of those places. And here we are, the business hub of Cork. This is where all ye rich folk come to sort out all your money, your mortgages, I don't know, whatever you're going to stick all your investments into. But this is the South Mall, the place for insurance, banks, money advice. So guys, if anyone wants to say hi, tell me where they're viewing this from. Everyone is welcome. All counties in Ireland, all countries, all continents. From anything in particular, please let me know. It is a chilly morning here in Cork, guys. And if anyone wants to live in Cork, let's have a look. We have a place here, Ballyvillan, that's just a little bit outside of Cork. 3-bedroom. What do you think of that? It's got a garage. It's got a gate. It's got a garden. 275. So let's have a look at some of these nice buildings here. Ooh, this is a bank building. Can we guess it's a bank? By all the grandeur? I think this is the back of the AIB. It is pretty. Some coat of arms here. And if anyone is... we are in Cork City in Ireland. Having a little stroll around, looking at everything. This is Clancy's here. It's a nice bar. Look, they have their lights on. That's pretty. They've got that big old-fashioned light inside, if you can see. Nice. nice. So, guys, actually, if anyone is, I don't know what time of day, is everyone in breakfast mode, lunch mode, dinner mode, I'm going to take you for a nice stroll to one of the coolest indoor markets. So I need to safely cross the road here. Can I go this street or the next street? Actually, it's the next street. So we got a lot of boutiques around here. Of course, we got the big stores that are well known as well, like Dunn Stores and Brown Thomas. Oh, look at these guys, they're pretty. Really nice, looks like Labradorite and Laramere. Ooh, I like this shop. Celtic jewellery. Celtic jewellery have some nice pretty things. The body shop is still going. Good to know. Right guys, so we're going to go into the English market, which is an indoor market. Sells everything. I'm going to be a bit discreet in here because it is busy. Don't want to be walking into anyone. We've Starbucks here. What does Starbucks have? A berry hot chocolate. Oh, this place is cool, guys. Unitarian Church in Cork. They used to do nice little kind of arty fairs and stuff in here. It's hidden away. Look, we've a nice singer up here. Shall we have a little listen to him? Nice happy music first thing in the morning. This is the type of music you'd hear if you went out for a bit of Kaylee of a night. And of course, if you do ever see buskers, it's really, really good to always, tip them something. Unfortunately, today, as in COVID times, everyone's doing everything contactless, so we have a nice lady here who's going to give them something. So if any of you are ever out in Cork and you see this guy, do give him something, he's keeping us entertained. So, right, let me take you into this really nice market called the English Market. I'm going to wear my mask going in. So, maybe more of the food. All the healthy organic stuff. All the meat. English market is renowned for its nice meat. And the Farm Gate Cafe upstairs is lovely. Oh, tasty. cheese shop here. This one is lovely on the pig's back. It does lovely cheeses, really nice quiche, fresh quiche every day. And pizza. They're normally not ready until after. Oh, we have some ready here now today. I'll come back later for some of these. And they're good value. Slice of quiche, $2.90. Can't go wrong. So the bakery here is amazing. The alternative bread. They do nice focaccias. They do unusual things actually. Ancient grain sourdough, beer mash sourdough. They do gorgeous cannolis. Let me see. Really nice. And we have something here, Chester cake. Love Chester cake. These are lovely as well from West Cork. Dama, I love them, really nice. There's some nice flowers here. Love hearts. Oh my gosh, nice. And for anyone that's into their fish, we have great fish here. Oh yeah, these are the sandwiches. The sandwiches are gorgeous. Just called the Sandwich Stall. They do really nice big sandwiches here. Look at all the fish, guys.
I know.
Look at this guy. Oh my gosh, big monkfish. Smoked salmon. I've gone back around in a circle here, but just wanted to show you some of these Italian salamis and cheese, and antipasto, olives. And there's a little street down here that I love, actually. I remember it from old, many moons ago. Oh, this looks really nice. Looks like a frangipane. And a nice sushi bar. I love sushi. Without the fish though. I make a lot of vegetarian sushi. Yeah, this is the t-shirt shop is closed at the moment. We got Tupac, Sons of Anarchy, Slayer, Michael Collins, Cork, the Rebel County, some Nirvana. We got some. And yeah, I like this little part here. Miss Daisy Blue used to be in here, which was a really nice vintage clothes shop. Decor here. There's something very oldie worldly about this part of the market. Klimt, yeah. Pretty. And these are cute as well. For all the girls that are into doing their nails at the moment, so many out there. Very reasonable price here, actually, ladies. Gel. Here's health. A lot of health stores here in Cork. So, we have a really cool building here, Sostrin Green. Green sell a bit of everything. Sell a lot of arts and crafts and home decor, but the building is nice, really nice. And this is one of the newer buildings. We used to have the Capitol Cinema on the Grand Parade, and they kept the name the Capitol, but now it's Lifestyle Sports. Lots. So guys, I'm doing your walking tour. Tell me where you'd like me to go. What are you interested in seeing in Cork? We have the Path, the Pavilion building here. Old building over golden discs. And there's one thing I like about Cork as well, and I think people appreciate it, is that the streets, the footpaths, they're fairly wide, so you know everyone has a chance to get around with ease. I'm thinking back to my days in Oxford Street in London, where you know every time you'd move you'd bang in someone and the day out wasn't that nice. Okay, look, here we have a nice building above Murray's. Murray's is a cool place, sells guns, sells fishing gear, sells Hurleys, sells knives, all your outdoor pursuits, hobbies and stuff are catered for there, next to the swanky building, a French Connection. But yeah, 1828 AD, this building here above Murray's, next to Ulster Bank. Superdry used to be the Modern. Kind of preferred it as the Modern, but the Modern has moved a long time ago. Permanent TSB building. Walk this way. So guys, am I going to go Opera Lane direction, or am I going to go more Patrick Street? Okay, I bet there's some shoppers out there that want me to have a look on Opera Lane, so let's have a look at the style. And we've a cool bar here, Le Chateau Bar. In the pandemic, when there was a lot more outdoor dining, everyone would be seated out here in the summertime, enjoying their beverages. We have a little bit of the US here, Tommy Hilfiger. Ah, thank God. We finally get someone that says, oh my God, I love Cork. I love Cork. I forgot to show you guys, anyone that's not from Cork, actually I walked straight past it, but we're a little bit dumb in this country. Well, not us, shall I say, our politicians. For charges, because like Ireland is like this Sahara, so let's charge us for the water, even though we have so much water. So now they spent loads of money on air. If anyone's seen the movies where they cut down all the trees and they charge people for air, we have a monstrosity in Cork City, where the government have tried to convince us that purify our air because we have so much pollution. Bear in mind we're a massive city with so much traffic. Not. So let's read what nonsense they say. Green city solutions. Making Cork project is part of continuing efforts such as increased pedestrianisation of city centre streets to ensure that sustainability. City trees are not meant to replace regular trees. Okay, I don't get that. Why not just have regular trees? And yeah, what these things are doing is purifying the air at a massive cost to install these and maintain them every year. Whereas you plant a tree, it just grows of its own accord. Very wet in Ireland, lots of rain to sustain the trees. It just gets more and more ridiculous as the years go by. Our government here, they come up with some nonsense things. So, try to cross here quickly. And we have the little Echo Boy. Anyone that's from Cork will know of the Evening Echo. And we have a guy who's out in the street and he goes, "Echo, Echo, get your Echo." And the Echo has been going a long time. Now this is nice. This is the type of stuff I don't mind seeing. Evening Echo. 1952. 1 penny. Talks on peace for Egypt. So in 1952, they needed peace in Egypt. Communism in the US. So at the moment, new move against the church. Wow, back in 1952. I don't know if this was their actual paper, if it's a bit fictional, who knows. But this is the Echo Boy, statue of the Echo Boy. So, guys, I actually get tired. I'm trying to think and talk at the same time. I like a lot of these clock faces they have here. So they have, and of course, the clocks they're never on time. So the clock says 20 to 3, which it isn't. We have one above, what building is that? I think it's the AIB next to Penny's. That says 10 past 11, which is not. Then Thomas is on time, so if anyone is in Cork and doesn't have a phone, doesn't have a watch, doesn't have anything, which doesn't really happen nowadays, but the clock over Brown Thomas is the correct time. That's good to know. Gentlemen's quarters for all the guys. This is a shop that's been going for a long time as well. Oh, is it okay? Okay. Oh, poor lady ran past me. She was rushing for the bus. Her phone just went splat. I think it's okay though. So guys, Tommy Hilfiger, red, white and blue. Anyone like the old Tommy Hilfiger? I like the velour. Of course, the best thing about this street is that it has the Crawford Gallery at the end of it. Upper Lane. And if anyone is from Cork, or lives close to Cork, or lives in Ireland, you have to go to the Crawford Gallery. It has a favourite stained glass room, Harry Clark. I did do a live there recently as well. Guys, I'm not too impressed with the style here. They're back to queuing again. Oh my god, I can't queue to go into shops. The displays are a little bit, I don't know. Someone said earlier about we're back to the raving style of the 90s. Big boots, hippie clothes, bucket hats, psychedelic print. Oh my god. Imagine that you're going out for a date and she's wearing full on top, jacket, hat, in this kind of psychedelic effect. You wouldn't want to be having a few pints seeing that. So we got the Starbucks building. I think there was a bit of controversy here when Starbucks were coming about changing the building, but they did keep the style the same now, I think, if you can see. This little building here. We got the Sticky Fingers donuts. Aroma restaurant, Chinese, Asian cuisine. More of the Crawford here. Oh my god, I see Harry Clark and I go a bit crazy. I love his work. So, this particular Harry Clark, they had a lot more of his sketches in there. They must have them back again. I won't have time to show you today. And of course all the marble sculptures in there are great. Menagerie, animals by artists. I have seen the Port of Cork collection. They do a lot of stuff for kids there, which I really like. Yeah, and this is Emmett Place. And we have Shandon over here to the left, the other side of the Opera House. So someone is asking, where is this? So this is Cork City in Ireland. I keep so just to tell everyone what we're doing, we're having a walk around the city, showing you our attractions. So we have the Cork Opera House here. We have a nice restaurant here, Luigi Maloney's. They do, from what I can remember, a lot of kind of, pizzas, pastas, steaks, American-sized portions of things. And the Eastern Tandoori is still here, I hope. So this is a nice Indian restaurant. I used to go here a long time ago, really nice. The Kilkenny store has a lot of nice things as well going on in there. Nice jewellery and nice brands, clothes. So, it's a bit of traffic here, but I'll try to show you Shandon. So this is Shenzhen Cathedral, and it's famous for the Shandon bells. Now, as I said before, my phone is not the best, but I've decided to make everyone's life less torturous and get a proper phone. So from now on, in the next few days, we will have a stabilized phone, stabilized camera. So when you're walking with me, you won't see everything jumping up and down. But look at this building here. This is the Crawford. And I think where you see that green part, that's actually copper. And the copper goes green, it goes discolored from oxidization. Lovely view of traffic. I know, guys, sorry. Actually, the best way to see Cork, because, you know, Cork is surrounded by hills, when you're driving into Cork. Do a really nice video recently of one of the best views of Cork, which I think there's two, in my personal opinion, coming from the south side, is the back of the airport when you're driving down to Leanna, driving down towards from the airport through Grange, and you get to see the mountains in the background, the Galtee Mountains, so sometimes they're snow-capped. You get to see the north side of the city, the cathedrals, so you know, that's really nice. I was going to show you, but on our way there was an accident, so the Popo were there, and next time I'm at a good vantage point, I promise I will show you the best views of Cork. So we have a massive boots store here. It's Half Moon Street. So down here heading towards Paul Street. We have Pinocchio's, which is a really old toy store. Really nice. Things in here. And there's Pinocchio himself.
Morning.
Now, a few nice restaurants here as well. Oh, it smells nice. Tattoo shop. It's good because it's the next street I have more interest in. So this is a cool building here in Paul Street. This big, tall red brick. Imagine if Paul Street didn't have this building. What would it look like? And we have here the Wetherspoons, the linen weaver, for everyone that wants to have. We have Gino's Gelato, nice burritos. So this is a building here. Rory Gallagher Place. And here's a Rory Gallagher tribute to the legendary guitarist. Sorry guys, I just realised I was a bit zoomed in there all along. Someone's just asked me, where am I? This is in Cork City in Ireland. Showing you some of the nice buildings. So this place has some of the nicest, this street here has some of the nicest places to eat. We got Duke's Coffee Company, which is fantastic. We have yoga here in Cork, Ashtanga yoga. Oh look, first time actually I'm seeing this. So this is the back of the church here as well. Koto Asian kitchen and bar next to another Asian cuisine soba. And one of my favorites, all-time favorites, is Cafe Mexicana. Anyone that likes Mexican food, it's not that spicy. It's very manageable. The owner is lovely. The food is lovely. Have a look at the menu for you guys. So what's nice here? The munchkins are nice. €5. The tostadas. They have a really nice, let me see. Oh, huevos rancheros, Mexican eggs. That's one of my favorites. I make at home. They do a nice Veracruz dish. I'm trying to find it. It has fish. Oh yeah, here it is. Veracruz. Really nice. It's made with fish of the day, tomatoes, olives, capers, mild peppers. Really nice. That's a lovely dish. And they do gorgeous desserts. Grandma's, Mexican grandma's cake with rum. Everything here is a bit saucy. It's got a nice bit of tequila or rum in it. So that's one of the nice restaurants here. Got a bit of street art going on here. Looks like celebrating Day of the Dead, the Mexican Day of the Dead. And of course I love art. And oh look, here we have the Huguenot burial ground as well. Really nice. Anyone that knows anything about the Huguenots? French Protestants of the 16th century. And we have more Frida. Bonjour boy. Caponte. Allez les rouges. Voulez-vous GAA avec moi? Would you like to do a bit of GAA with me? Cool. A lot of people love the GAA here in Ireland. So guys, we're back at the artificial. I'm going to take a break and I'm going to do some other lives later. Hopefully you can follow me and tune in. Have a look what Cork has to offer. Let's have a little look at Mary's while we're here. Archery, fishing. All the gear here, camping. So that's it, guys. Thanks for anyone that's still watching. if you liked touring around Cork. If you think Cork's a cool place, I think it's a cool place. And hope to show you a little bit more, hopefully later on today. Just while I'm looking here actually at this building above Burger King, look at the big Grecian style urns up here. How cool is that? I'm just trying to zoom in here, guys. This phone will give me a heart attack. Now, here's the view. Isn't that nice? What's in them urns up there? Very kind of Greek Roman and symbols with the laurel wreaths. Let me zoom out again so everyone can see properly. Now, every time I'm out and about in Cork, I see something interesting. And I think it's the same for most cities. People just, everyone kind of gets stuck in their own little bubble and no one goes out enough to see what's around them. I hear people saying all the time, oh my God, I'm so bored. Living in Ireland is so boring. Everything is so boring. Bored is a state of mind. You don't need friends. You don't need partners. You don't need, all the things you think you need to get you out and about. And, these things mightn't be here forever. Some of them have been here for a long time and it's nice to enjoy them. But it's also good to appreciate our past or present, what's going on in the city now, and to make the most of it. For anyone that probably is around the same age group as me, that has been in Cork City in the past, Queensville Castle, back in the day, before it was Argus, before it was all these other things, it's Deals now, but Queensville Castle was a cool place. I remember it with all different stalls inside, and there was an upstairs part, and they've kept the building as it is, and I think they're going to be doing something with it in the future, so hopefully they'll keep everything to its original style. Oh, I think I'll give you a little look at this guy here, little statue. He looks like he's blowing wind. There's another one the other side. So anyone that's interested in Freemasons and things like that, there's a lot of hidden Freemason stuff in Cork as well. You just have to find it. A lot of symbols. So it says it's St. Patrick's building, and both these guys are blowing out whatever they're blowing out. One onto Patrick Street this way and one onto the Grand Parade. Maybe they're little angels of the city, who knows? Someone's saying to me, what's the story? On scale ella. So we've Singer's Corner as well. I said I'd finish this up ages ago, but I'm enjoying it too much. Singer's Corner. It has been here forever, with its garment alterations and its sewing machines, Singer sewing machines. I presume they just have a really, really long lease. That's why they're not under the misfortune of some of the other rents in Cork City, so that's why they've probably been here for a long, long time. That's just what I'm thinking anyway. I'm not too sure if that's the case. Maybe they own the building. I've never been in there, but they do have really cool singer-song machines, really ancient. And this is another cool street as well, Washington Street. It does go a good bit up, so I'll show you that another day. And we're back to the Capitol building. So this originally was a cinema, the Capitol Cinema. It's now Lifestyle Sports. And I miss it as a cinema here. We do have the Northgate Cinema, but the Capitol Cinema was fairly class. Someone is saying hello from Bray. Hello from Cork to Bray. So I hope in Bray you're enjoying our views here in Cork. This is nice as well, made with little mosaics. One heart, one mind, on our way to God. St. Augustine. And everywhere we go, we've got these cool little street art things. I'm trying to see who this is over here now. Again, apologies for the traffic. Let me try to get a good vantage point without being squished. Frederick Douglass we have over here. Not too sure who he is. Cool looking dude. Now, just as I'm going this way, I know my channel is called Rush Mum Productions, and I really am rushed, but I always get kind of lost in the moment when I'm videoing in Cork or surrounds because it's nice. But so we were in Paul Street earlier. This is the end of Paul Street, or beginning, which way you look at it. And it goes on to Cornmarket Street. Now in City, we call Cornmarket Street the Coal Quay. It's actually written as the Coal Quay, but for pronunciation, the Cork accent, it's the Coal Quay. Look at me walking out in the middle of the road, okay? Right, let me try to get off here. Casa Craft, some nice handcrafted things. And just want to show you, this is a very, very old street here. They have a lot of markets still here. We have the bodega further up. A nice bar, does nice cocktails and stuff. So let's have a look here. Right, my Latin is awful. So here we go. Statio bene fide Carinus. Upon this site once stood the Queen's old castle, famously depicted on the Cork coat of arms. Wow. So there was a castle here. Hence it's called Castle Street around the corner, and this is Castle Jewellers.
Nice.
Lovely.
Yeah. I think there were two castles leading up into Castle Street.
Was it?
Street, yeah.
Where the Roundy House was?
Yes, and I think this was a walkway.
Okay. It's amazing, isn't it? I'm doing a live TikTok now, so everyone is actually watching, you know, we're TikToking away and trying to show people.
But even Patrick Street, like the Cork in it,
yeah.
was waterway, and so was
yeah.
It's fascinating.
I'm from Kinsale as well, and we have a lot of, you know, the water used to come right up to the centre, so I mean, it looks very different than what is now.
Do you know, it's an awful pity like that, you know, if Cork, or Kinsale, but Kinsale has done it, but if Cork City, like Kinsale, was in France or something,
yeah.
They would capture the history of it.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
And you just barely see the ties.
You don't see it until you look up. When you look up, you see a lot of the buildings and stuff, and it's amazing the amount of history. And everyone,
Absolutely.
What I'm doing now is stuck to my phone, but I'm trying to do it for educational purposes.
Yes, okay.
That people don't really see what's around them.
But like, let me say, the North Main Street. Are you seeing the brass plates?
The little black, yeah.
Let me say, that should all be.
It should be everywhere. In Paris, they have that, all the plaques and everything else.
I know Quimper there now, say so, on the west coast in France.
Yeah.
And like, you go into the old quarter of the city, everything is so beautiful. Like,
yeah,
really
I know.
maximize it.
Maybe that's what I should be doing. I should be telling people, get behind us and start getting the history back in order,
I noticed there a corporation now after putting a compulsory order on the derelict buildings anyway.
Yeah. There's so many of them, and they're falling down. That was my next thing. Yeah, one of these ones fell down not so long ago, I think. Yeah. Thanks for that. Take care. Bye. So we just had a lovely gent there having a chat to me about, conserving Cork and its history. I totally agree. If anyone's tuning in now and want to say what part of the world they're tuning in from, how does your own locality compare to other countries with minding the history, encouraging people to find out more about the history and architecture?